let the tires roll. Midnight therapy. The clock just hit 12, the city's finally dead. Got a million racing thoughts still trapped inside my head. Stepped out the front door, the air is getting cold. Feeling like my spirit's just a little oversold. I put the key in the ignition, hear the engine hum. Waiting for this heavy heart to finally go numb. Pulling out the driveway, no destination plan. Just a lonely driver rolling through the quiet land. The street lights are flickering a steady yellow glow, reflecting on the windshield, moving super slow. I left my phone behind, I don't need the buzzing sound. Tired of the people always hanging all around. The pressure of the day is slowly melting off my back. Rolling down the window, slipping through the cracks. The asphalt is empty, a ribbon in the night. Guided by the rhythm in the dashboard light. No one here to judge me, no one here to see. Just a midnight cruising, bringing back the peace to me. Gliding through the shadows where the neon lights bend. Driving down a highway that doesn't have an end. Just the bass and the breeze blowing through the open door. I ain't worrying about the hustle and the struggles anymore. Gliding through the shadows where the neon lights bend. Driving down a highway that doesn't have an end. Just the bass and the breeze blowing through the open door. I ain't worrying about the hustle and the struggles anymore. I feel the cool wind brushing right against my face. Cruising at a smooth and very comfortable pace. The subwoofer kicking, vibrating through the seat, matching with the tempo of the lo-fi drum beat. Lighting up a cigarette, the amber glowing bright. Watching all the gray smoke vanish in the night. I take a deep drag, let the flavor hit my tongue. Feeling like the night is still beautifully young. Passing by the diners with the neon flashing signs, leaving all the stress and the drama far behind. The steering wheel is leather, steady in my grip. Taking my own soul on a solitary trip. A couple drops of rain start to hit the glass. Watching every blur of the buildings as I pass. The engine is a lullaby, purring real low. Where I'm gonna end up, I don't even know. But everything is perfect in this little moving space. Lost inside the music, running at my own pace. Riding through the shadows where the neon lights bend. Driving down a highway that doesn't have an end. Just the bass and the breeze blowing through the open door. I ain't worrying about the hustle and the struggles anymore. Riding through the shadows where the neon lights bend. Driving down a highway that doesn't have an end. Just the bass and the breeze blowing through the open door. I ain't worrying about the hustle and the struggles anymore. Yeah, keep the wheels turning. Just the street lights, let the beat ride out. No destination, I'm gone. Yeah. Oh yeah. Night falls. Yeah. Clock hits midnight, room glows dim and blue. Mind starts wandering, thoughts coming through. Little things I said 3 years ago, conversations I wish I could redo. You know, remember that joke that landed kinda wrong, or the text I sent that came off too strong. Used to spiral deep, couldn't find the ground. Now I just observe, let it spin around. Think about my ex, wonder how she's been. No regret, no anger, just memory soft as wind. Bills on my desk, deadlines coming near. But tonight they're just thoughts, not something to fear. Old mistakes flashing like a slideshow reel. Younger me would've questioned everything I feel. Now I see them pass like clouds in the night. Acknowledge they're there, but they don't dim my light. Mine's a theater, playing scenes on repeat. But I'm just in the audience, comfortable in my seat.
Night thoughts come floating, but I let them be. They don't weigh me down like they used to see. Just little whispers in the dark that pass like shadows on the wall, they never last. I'm at peace with the noise inside my head. No more fighting thoughts before I go to bed. Let them rise and fall like waves at sea. Night thoughts come, but they don't bother me.
Street light flickers through my bedroom blinds. Cast patterns on the ceiling racing through my mind. Think about tomorrow, all the what ifs line. But I learned not to grip them, just let them unwind. Random faces from my past show up. People I haven't seen, names in my cup. Wonder if they think of me the way I think of them. Then I smile and release, no need to condemn. Cringe moments replay, awkward things I've done. Said the wrong name once, thought I'd come undone. Now it's just a story, something kinda funny. Growth is seeing pain and not taking it so heavy. Ceiling fan spin slow, matching my breath. Thoughts about life, thoughts about death. Not scared anymore, just curious and still.
mind can wander far, but I'm right here, real. Nights a canvas painted with what could have been, but I'm okay with now, don't need to change the scene.
Night thoughts come floating, but I let them be. They don't weigh me down like they used to. See, just little whispers in the dark that pass like shadows on the wall, they never last. I'm at peace with the noise inside my head. No more fighting thoughts before I go to bed. Let them rise and fall like waves at sea. Night thoughts come, but they don't bother me.
Yeah, let them come, let them go. Just thoughts,
nothing more.
nothing more.
Yeah. Used to stay up late replaying everything that went, turning every moment over, wondering what it meant. Searching for the person I could pin it all upon, someone I could blame for all the good things going gone. Pointed at the weather, pointed at the hand of fate, pointed at the ones who left a little past too late. Built a little courtroom somewhere deep inside my head, tried to sentence everyone for every word they said. But the verdict never gave me what I thought that it would give. Just a heavy chest and one more night I couldn't live. Cause blame is just a story that we tell to fill and control, a way to keep the anger burning where there should be a hole. The truth is nobody woke up trying to make things fall. Life just moves in direction nobody planned at all. People change the way the seasons change, it ain't a crime. And holding on to anger is just losing twice the time. So I put the gavel down one quiet night and let it go. Deciding understanding was a better seed to sow. No blame, no name to carry now, just learning how to let it go. Somehow things change and nobody meant the rain. We're all just trying to walk through our own pain. No fall, no cord inside my chest tonight, just a soft acceptance of the fading light. No blame, no blame, no blame, no, I'm laying it all down. This is how I finally stop from going round. Sitting by the window with the night coming in, thinking about the places where the changing all began. Wasn't one big moment, wasn't one dramatic fall, just a slow and quiet shifting underneath it all. People got their reasons tucked away behind their eyes, mountains I ain't climbed yet underneath their quiet skies. How could I be angry at a road they had to take? Every soul is navigating choices they must make. I think about myself and all the turns I didn't share, all the times I drifted without stopping to declare. Probably left some people in a room asking the same, looking for a reason, looking for somebody to blame. We're all doing that thing where we just trying to survive, just trying to feel something, just trying to stay alive. So the grace I wanna stand it, I should practice giving out. That's the only way to wash away the residue of doubt. Put it in the music, let the melody absorb every piece of anger I was carrying as a core. No blame, no name to carry now, just learning how to let it go. Somehow things change and nobody meant the rain. We're all just trying to walk through our own pain. No fall, no cord inside my chest tonight, just a soft acceptance of the fading light. No blame, no blame, no blame, no blame, laying it all down. This is how I finally stop from going round. The rain, just change it, just move, let it go, yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Silence is power. Myself down, trying to make them understand, justify my choices, over explain my plan. Why I dress like this, why I move like that, why I'm taking my time, why I'm off the map. Spent hours in my head, rehearsing my defense,
for people who were never gonna make sense. Type paragraphs deleted, typed again, trying to prove my worth to folks who ain't my friends. Now I just move, no statement attached. They got questions, that's fine, I ain't matching. My life ain't a thesis they need to approve. Don't owe nobody reasons for the way I choose. Some call it cold, I call it free. Finally living for me, not the jury. Judge if you want, project what you need. I'm done performing, done planting the seed. Close the courtroom, I'm my own verdict now. No more defending, I took my vow. I don't need to explain myself no more. Don't need to justify what I'm living for. Let them wonder, let them talk, let them assume I'm good in my silence, got nothing to prove. No more breaking down my every move. No more seeking validation to feel true. I'm done with explanations, done with the show. If they don't get it, then they don't need to know. They ask where I'm going, why I'm so quiet, why I don't post, why I don't buy, why I left the party, why I stayed home, why I'm comfortable being alone. Used to answer every question, every probe. Now I smile and I keep my inner code. My reasons are mine, don't need to be shared. If they can't respect that, I don't really care. Energy spent explaining is energy lost. Found peace the moment I stopped paying that cost. Not rude, not close, just protecting my space. Some things are sacred, not for every phase. They say I changed, got distant, got cold. Now I just learn what's mine to hold. Boundaries ain't walls, they doors I control. And most folks don't get a key to my soul, so I walk in my truth, no script, no sign. Let my actions speak, the words ain't mine. I don't need to explain myself no more. Don't need to justify what I'm living for. Let them wonder, let them talk, let them assume I'm good in my silence, got nothing to prove. No more breaking down my every move. No more seeking validation to feel true. I'm good with explanations, done with the show. If they don't get it, then they don't need to know. Yeah. My life, my rules. No explanation. They'll understand or they won't. Either way, I'm good.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a time I needed everyone to see my name. Needed the approval like I needed there to stay the same. Dressed for the opinion of a room I barely knew. Performed a version of myself that wasn't even true. Laughed a little louder just to make sure I fit in. Swallow what I really thought and wore a different skin. Chased the validation like it owed me something deep. Scrolled the comments late at night before I fell asleep. Every little number on the screen became a scale. Measuring my worth against a constantly moving rail. The more I tried to prove myself, the emptier I feel. Like running after shadows, thinking shadows could be real. Somebody always had more, somebody was shown. And I was standing in the crowd performing all alone. Until the weight of it got heavy in a way I couldn't lift. And something in the quiet gave my thinking a slow shift. I asked myself who I was running for and couldn't say. That was the first honest thing I felt in quite some days, yeah. Nothing to prove to the world outside. No more performing, no more need to hide. I know what I am when the room goes still. That's the only mirror I need to fill. No stage to stand on, no crowd to please. Just the truth of me in the evening breeze. Nothing to prove, nothing left to show. I just let myself be and let the rest go. These days I wear whatever doesn't scratch against my skin. Eat what tastes like comfort, let the simple things begin. Don't announce my mornings or the progress I have made. Let the work exist in quiet, let the noise just fade. Used to post a highlight like I owed the world a reel. Now I keep the good stuff close and let it just be real. Conversation shorter with the people who subtract, longer with the ones who give the genuine back. Stop explaining choices to the ones who didn't ask. Stop removing pieces of myself to fit the task. The couch don't judge me, neither does the lamp beside the shelf. And I've been learning lately that's enough within itself. There's a softness that arrives when you stop fighting who you are. Like a muscle finally resting after carrying too far. I look back at the version of myself who needed signs, and I send him something gentle through the passage of the lines. He was just a young man trying hard to feel enough. Didn't know that being whole don't have to feel so rough. Nothing to prove to the world outside. No more performing, no more need to hide. I know what I am when the room goes still. That's the only mirror I need to fill. No stage to stand on, no crowd to please. Just the truth of me in the evening breeze. Nothing to prove, nothing left to show.
Nothing to prove, just settling into the groove. No more noise, no more show. Just let it go. Yeah. Talk.
Just walk through the door, put my keys on the wood, trying to find a feeling that is actually good. The digital world has been spinning too fast, chasing after trends that are never gonna last. My ears are so tired from the auto-tune sound, looking for a rhythm that is close to the ground. They stream a million tracks in the blink of an eye, but the music feels empty like a cloud in the sky. My boots are so heavy, dragging dirt on the floor. I don't wanna look at a glowing screen anymore. The boss was a headache, the traffic was a mess, carrying the weight of this modern day stress. Just a weary soul in a high-speed race, looking for a physical, tangible space. Everything is cloud-based, nothing to hold, feeling disconnected and feeling so cold. I need something real that my fingers can't touch. This fast-forward life is just doing too much. Let the analog warmth wash the static away, finding my peace at the end of the day. The crackle and the hiss of an old school tape, giving my spirit a beautiful escape. Press play on the deck, let the slow tape spin. This is where the healing and the magic begin. No skipping the track, just going with the flow, basking in the golden and the nostalgia glow. Sink in the sofa, let the cushions take my weight. Forget about the time and forget about the date. Reach to the shelf, grab a plastic cassette, a mixtape I made that I'll never forget. Blow the dust off, hear the click of the dough, feeling the bass vibrate through the flow. Grab a cold soda, hear the fizz and the pop, watching the reels of the tape never stop. Light a little stick, watch the cherry burn bright. The smoke starts to dance in the purple dim light. A stack of OCD sitting right by the bed, clearing out the noise that is stuck in my head. The booklet is torn, the jewel case is cracked, but the soul of the rhythm is perfectly intact. I got a bag of chips crunching slow in the dark, igniting the fire with an old school spark. Stretching out my legs, let the heavy boots fall, watching the shadows play on the bedroom wall. Let the analog warmth wash the static away, finding my peace at the end of the day. The crackle and the hiss of an old school tape, giving my spirit a beautiful escape. Press play on the deck, let the slow tape spin. This is where the healing and the magic begin. No skipping the track, just going with the flow, basking in the golden fiddle and nostalgia glow. Just rewind it back, analog days, let the tape hiss. Yeah, we out. Peace. Yeah. Not fine today. Somebody ask me how I'm doing and I say the usual word. Fine, I'm good, I'm doing well, the same familiar herd. It comes out automatic like a reflex built from years of learning that the honest answer makes the other persevere. Nobody really asking for the complicated truth, just a social handshake from the days of early youth. So I package up the feeling in the most acceptable form, hand it back across the counter, keep the transaction warm. But some mornings I wake up and the wait is just a wait. Nothing tragic, nothing broken, nothing I could clearly state. Just a grain is sitting somewhere in the middle of the chest. Not depression and not sadness, something harder to express, like the sky before the rain that hasn't yet decided when. A kind of low that visits and then quietly leaves again. I used to fight it with productivity and moving fast, fill the hours so completely that the feeling couldn't last. But the feeling always found me at the ending of the day, waiting patient in the corner where I'd sent it away.
Not every day is gonna feel like okay, and I don't need to fix it or explain it away.
Some mornings just arrive with a particular grade, and the only honest answer is to let it stay.
Not fine, not broken,
Somewhere in between.
a human being moving through an ordinary scene.
Not every day has to be okay. sometimes just existing is enough to say. Yeah. Stopped apologizing for the quieter versions of my mood. Stop performing something brighter than the actual elude. If the afternoon feels heavy, I just let the afternoon be heavy. Pour a slower cup of coffee, keep my movement soft and steady. There's a difference between wallowing and honest acknowledgement. One keeps you underwater and the other is the tent where you sit a while and feel the weather of the day, then fold it up and carry on when it decides to fade away. I called a friend and said I wasn't doing all that great. No dramatic presentation, just the truth in medium weight. And the silence on the other end was warmer than I thought. A small permission in the pause that no performance could have bought. Turns out everybody has the grade that visits unannounced. Most just keep it to themselves until it can't be bounced. So I'm practicing the language of the in-between and real. Not the highlight in our crisis, but the ordinary feel. A man who isn't always okay and doesn't need to be is a man who might be closer to the truth of being free.
Not every day is gonna feel like okay, and I don't need to fix it or explain it away.
Some mornings just arrive with a particular grade, and the only honest answer is to let it stay.
Not fine, not broken,
Somewhere in between.
a human being moving through an ordinary scene.
Not every day has to be okay. Sometimes just existing is enough to say. Yeah. Not fine today. And that's okay to say. Just gray. Voice soft and just warmer. Still here though. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Back when we were kids. Yeah. To lace up every morning like the league was watching close. 7 years old and already planning victory toast. The court was just a patch of concrete cracked in certain places, but to us it was an arena full of cheering faces. Drew the lines ourselves in chalk whenever rain would take them out. Rebuilt the boundaries every time without a single doubt. The rim was bent from somebody's brother hanging years before, but we shot at it like it was regulation and no more. Called our own fouls, mostly uncontested every call. Had a system built on honor, holding up the whole protocol. Somebody's older cousin was the commentator voice, narrating every basket with a broadcaster poise. We had jerseys made of whatever happened to be clean. Mismatching colors representing teams we'd never seen. But in our heads we wore the numbers of the ones we loved. Moving through the afternoon like we were heaven sent and shoved. I was somebody different every time I crossed that line. The world outside the concrete was suspended and benign. Playground dreams on a summer afternoon. Thought we'd all be famous someday pretty soon. Every shot was everything, every game the world. All the possibilities still beautifully unfurled. Didn't know that life would take us different ways from here. Didn't know how short the season was before it disappeared. Playground dreams, the purest ones I've ever had. Back when wanting something big just made you glad. The mothers called us in before we ever wanted done. Always 5 more minutes bargained under the setting sun. Knees were scraped and palms were worn and nothing could have mattered less. Just the next possession and the next and all the rest. Water from the hose between the runs was cold and good. Tasted like the afternoon the way that water should. Somebody always brought a bag of something from their home. Shared without accounting, nothing eaten all alone. The arguments were loud and short and ended in a game. Nobody carried grudges past the calling of the name. Forgiveness was just starting over, simple as reset. No history required, no debt to pay your debt to get. When the street lights came, we knew the final buzzer sounded. Gathered up the ball and left the court feeling grounded. Walked home in the dark, already planning for tomorrow. No complexity, enjoying no condition on the sorrow. Now I pass that court sometimes and watch the kids still at it there. Same bed rim, same chalk line, same unhurried evening there. Playground dreams on a summer afternoon. Thought we'd all be famous someday pretty soon. Every shot was everything, every game the world. All the possibilities still beautifully unfurled. Didn't know that life would take us different ways from here. Didn't know how short the season was before it disappeared. Playground dreams, the purest ones I've ever had. Back when wanting something big just made you glad. Yeah, playground days, moving through that golden haze. Bent rim, chalk lines, still running in my mind.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let it settle. Yeah. World's on fire, I can see it through my feed. Another headline screaming about the hate and greed. Notifications linking chaos every scroll. Everybody angry, everybody losing control. Streets allow tension, thick in the air. Strangers throwing words like they don't even care. Politics dividing, whole city feels tense. But I cross my threshold, that's where it makes sense. Lock clicks behind me, outside world fades. This four walls, my fortress, my own escapade. Jacket on the hook, shoes by the door. Step into my bubble, don't need nothing more. Candles burning slow, flicker in the dark. TV stayed off, no need for that spark. Let them fight their battles, chase their endless race. I found my peace right here in this space. Couch knows my shape, pillows know my weight. In here I'm timeless, no rush, no debate. In my safe haven where the storm can't reach. Four walls around me, that's all I need to teach. Let the world keep spinning, I'm grounded in here. In my sanctuary, everything's clear. They can keep the chaos, I got my own light. Behind this door, I'm finally alright. No judgment, no pressure, just breathing in deep. In my safe haven, I can finally sleep. Rain tapping on the window, rhythm soft and slow. While the city's panicking, I'm in my own flow. Neighbors arguing through walls, sirens down the street. But in here, the silence, just my heartbeat. Kettle on the stove, steam rising like prayer. Barefoot on the wood floor, no shoes, no care. Books stacked high, wisdom on the shelf. In this little kingdom, I'm just being myself. No mask, no performance, no need to explain. Just me and my thoughts, dancing in my brain. Incense burning sage, cleansing out the noise. This room's my temple, protecting my poise. Better made, but it's honest and real. Dishes in the sink, but I know how I feel. Work can keep spinning, tales of despair. I built my own refuge, my shelter, my prayer. Lock the door twice, pull the curtains tight. In this sacred space, I'm safe through the night. In my safe haven where the storm can't reach. Four walls around me, that's all I need to teach. Let the world keep spinning, I'm grounded in here. In my sanctuary, everything's clear. They can keep the chaos, I got my own light. Behind this door, I'm finally alright. No judgment, no pressure, just breathing in deep. In my safe haven, I can finally sleep. Yeah, my sanctuary loop, where the chaos can't find me. I'm home, I'm safe. Yeah. No alarm for day. No call. Yeah. Woke up on my own without a sound to pull me out. No beeping and no buzzing and no automated shout. Just the slow and natural rising of the eyelids on their time. Consciousness arriving like a tide instead of a chime. Laid there for a moment and I let the ceiling be the view. Watch the morning light come moving through the curtains hue. That particular orange that belongs to early day, when the sun is still deciding how much warmth to give away. Pulled the blanket up an inch and felt the fabric on my chin. The kind of small adjustment that feels like a kind of win. Heard the birds outside conducting their unhurried argument. Pigeons on the ledge debating nothing of consequence. Rolled onto my side and found the cool part of the sheet. That particular discovery, your temperature complete. The phone was on the nightstand, but I left it face side down. No notifications pulling me to any part of town. Just the room and just the quiet and the body still at rest. And the luxury of morning at its absolute soft best. No alarm clock, no reason to rush. Morning coming in without a push, just the light and just the quiet and the ease. Waking up whenever the body finds its please. This is the simplest happiness I know. Letting the morning coming soft and slow. No alarm clock, no schedule on the wall. Just Just the unhurried waking up to nothing's call. Made it to the kitchen sometime close to 9:30, which on any working day would be across another line. But today the clock was decorative and only that, just a number on the wall and nothing more than that. Filled the kettle slow and heard it settle in the heat. Stood there in my socks and felt the coolness of the fleet. Counter underneath my palms while waiting for the boil. No agenda in the morning, nothing asking for my toil. The coffee came out darker when there wasn't any hurry. Like the taste knew I was present and responded to the story. Took it to the couch and pulled the curtain back a half. Watched a man outside walk by his dog and almost laughed at something on his phone and then continued down the street. The whole were moving gently at a manageable beat. Had no plans before the afternoon and even in our heart. Just a couple hours of existing in the yard. This was not a wasted day the way they used to make me think. This was drinking from the morning at the slowest kind of drink. No alarm clock, no reason to rush. Morning coming in without a push. Just a light and just a quiet and a ease. Waking up whenever the body finds its pleased. This is the simplest happiness I know. Bed in the morning coming soft and slow. No alarm clock, no schedule on the wall. Just the unhurried waking up to nothing's call. Yeah, no alarm. Morning soft and free from harm. Just slow, just warm. Nowhere to be. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No one watching now. There was a version of me always standing in the light. Angle for the best impression, morning, noon, and night. Every conversation had a subtext underneath. Every achievement wrapped in something needing a wreath. Look at what I built, look at where I've come from now. Look at how I handled that, look at me and how the proving was so constant that I couldn't feel the ground. Always one step from the podium where worth could be found. Even in the quiet of a room with no one there, I was arguing my case to some imagined chair. Replaying old debates with people years gone from my days. Constructing the responses I should have said always. The internal court was always in a perpetual session. Every memory submitted as exhibit for impression. I was both the lawyer and the jury and the judge, trying every version of myself without a budge. Exhaustion doesn't cover what that living cost me. Then a man performing for a crowd that only live within. Yeah.
Pieces when the courtroom finally goes dark. No more proving, no more pleading for the mark. Just a man alone inside his honest skin. No verdict needed, no approval to begin. The quiet that arrives when nothing needs defense. When existing is enough and nothing is so tense. Peace is not a trophy sitting on a shelf. It's the morning when you finally just your flesh.
These days I move through rooms without a score to settle there. Don't arrive with anything to demonstrate or share. If I done something good, I let it live inside the doing. Don't require the witness for the river to keep flowing. Cooked a decent meal and ate it without any post. Let the flavor be the only thing that mattered most. Help somebody quietly and didn't need the credit back. Let the act itself be whole without the public track. Sat with my own company and felt no gap to fill. No performance running underneath the evening still. The opinions that I used to need like oxygen to breathe became just weather passing that I didn't have to heed. Somebody disagreed with me and I just let them be. Didn't need to win to point to feel intact and free. The peace I found wasn't given by a single soul outside. Grew up slowly in the space where all the proving used to hide. Now the mornings have a texture that the striving never had. Something clean and unhurried, something quietly glad.
Pieces when the courtroom finally goes dark. No more proving, no more pleading for the mark. Just a man alone inside his honest skin. No verdict needed, no approval to begin. The quiet that arrives when nothing needs defense. When existing is enough and nothing is so tense. Peace is not a trophy sitting on a shelf. It's the morning when you finally just yourself.
Yeah. No more proving, just existing, just moving. No crowd, no pace, just my own grace. Yeah.
was a time I filled the silence like it owed me something back. Talked to cover empty space and kept the volume on the track. Every thought that crossed my mind went looking for a mouth. Every feeling found a sentence, headed somewhere north or south. Spoke before the thinking, had a chance to catch his breath. Gave opinions on the things that didn't warrant any depth. Laughed too loud at gatherings to signal I was there. Commented on everything like I was paid to have a share. But somewhere in the aftermath of words I didn't need, I started noticing the cost of every careless creed. A sentence I regretted, sitting heavy in the room. And overshare to change the air from comfort into gloom. A joke that landed poorly when the timing wasn't right. A truth delivered clumsily to turn to something tight. The mouth had been so generous, it bankrupted the thought. And what I spent in syllables was more than words are bought. So I started sitting longer with the things I wanted to say, letting half of them dissolve before they got away. Less words, but every word is something real. Speaking only what I actually feel. The silence isn't empty anymore. It's the space where I decide what's worth the floor. Quality of what I say over the count. Let the meaningful ones be what I mount. Less words, more weight behind the ones I choose. A quiet man with nothing left to lose. These days I let the conversation breathe before I step inside. Listen for the actual question living underneath the tide. Most of what gets said in rooms is searching for a witness. Someone who would just receive it with a quiet kind of fitness. I don't need to fix the thing or redirect the trail. Sometimes just the being present is enough to tip the scale. Found that people talk more honest when you aren't rushing in. When the space you hold is generous, they let the real begin. And when I do decide to speak, I feel the difference land. Like a note plate in the right key by a confident hand. Nobody's waiting on my verdict for the things they didn't ask. Nobody needs my commentary underneath the task. The dinner table quieter and somehow more alive with the 7 things I didn't say, but let the room decide. There's a version of intelligence that lives inside restraint, that reads the moment carefully before it makes its paint. I'm still learning how to carry it with any kind of grace, but the silence that I'm building has been giving me more space. Words, but every word is something real. Speaking only what I actually feel. The silence isn't empty anymore. It's the space where I decide what's worth the floor. Quality of what I say over the count. Let the meaningful ones be what I mount. Less words, more weight behind the ones I choose. A quiet man with nothing left to lose. Yeah. Less words, let the silence do the work. Just choose, just wait. Say what matters. Yeah. Logging out. Just got in through the phone on the bed. Too many pixels spinning around in my head. The screen was a mirror of a life I don't know. A digital world where I felt so alone. Everyone's winning, everyone's high. Under a filter, under a lie. My thumb is tired from the scrolling and hate. Trying to keep up with a heavy ass fate. I saw the mansions, I saw the gold rings. The endless parade of the high lowest things. Walking home now through the real world rain. Washing the vanity out of my brain. My hoodie is soaked and my sneakers are warm. Better than a costume that's tattered and torn. No more perfect angles, no more stage light. Just a shadow drifting in the middle of the night. I'm tired of the noise, to look at me cry. Ready to let all the vanity die. The screen goes black and the soul starts to glow. Finding a rhythm that's steady and slow. I don't need a light to feel like I'm real. Touching the things that I actually feel. No more filters, just the honest as dark. Igniting the spirit with a natural spark. The world is quiet, the pressure is gone. Waiting in peace for the light of the dawn. Sinking the sofa, feel the weight leave the spine. The only reality that's actually mine. Reach for the remote, flip the volume to 0. In this little room, I am my own hero. A cold glass of juice, ice clinking so slow. Watching the sunset, slate amber glow. A bowl of some popcorn, salt on the tongue. Feeling the air in the depths of my lungs. Light a little stick, see the cherry glow red. No more comments stuck in my head. The smoke is a curtain, soft and so gray. Hiding the ghost of a digital day. The lamp in the corner is dim and so warm. Safe from the social digital storm. My favorite old rug, soft on the feet. Better than any celebrity street. The fridge is a hum, the clock is a tick. Healing the mind from the vanity's trick. I'm rich in the silence, I'm rich in the still. Climbing my own little private ass hill. The screen goes black and the soul starts to glow. Finding a rhythm that's steady and slow. I don't need a like to feel like I'm real. Touching the things that I actually feel. No more filters, just the honest as dark. Igniting the spirit with a natural spark. The world is quiet, the pressure is gone. Waiting in peace for the light of the dawn. No more scrolling. Log out for good. Real life, man. Yeah, let it fade. Peace. Yeah. Let go now. I used to hold the whole thing in my grip like it was mine. Every outcome, every detail, every crooked little line. Made the plans and made the backup stacked up to the roof. Needed everything to follow like I had to have the proof. Couldn't sleep unless the morning was already set in stone. Couldn't rest unless I knew exactly what I'd own. Checked the weather twice and still brought 2 umbrellas out. Built a fortress out of schedules just to keep away the doubt. If a thing was out of order, I could feel it in my jaw. Something tight and grinding like a hinge without a thought. Controlled the conversation so it went the way I planned. Steered the people in my life like ships I had to man. Thought that if I held it tighter, everything would stay. Thought that if I planned it harder, nothing slip away. But the tighter that I gripped it seemed the faster things would go. Like trying hard to hold the water, only watch it flow. Exhausted by the effort of maintaining all the walls, until the quiet finally came between the rises and the falls.
Peace ain't something you can hold inside your fist. It lives in all the things you choose to just dismiss.
Open up the hand and feel the tension, lead a bone. Let the river find its way back to its own. Not everything is mine to carry, mine to steer. Some things only come to rest when you get out the way and clear. Letting go and losing, it's the softest kind of wind. That's where all the quiet finally gets to come back in. Yeah. Started with the smallest things I practiced laying down. Stopped correcting every sentence spoken somewhere in this town. Let the dinner burn a little, let the schedule slip an hour. Sat inside the uncertainty and let it lose its power. Found out when I stopped directing every scene around the place, things had a way of settling into their own grace. People found a footing when I stopped feeling the ground. Conversations had a way of reaching where they're bound. The morning came regardless of the planning I had done. The sun was never waiting on instructions from anyone. I lay back on the couch and felt the ceiling just exist. No agenda in the rafters, nothing on the list. Something in my shoulders dropped about an inch or two. Something in my breathing found a rhythm clean and new. The room was still the same, but something in me wasn't tight. Like a knot that's been unraveling through a long and patient night. Control was just a story that I told to feel okay. And peace was waiting quietly for me to walk away.
Peace ain't something you can hold inside your fist. It lives in all the things you choose to just dismiss.
Open up the hand and feel the tension, lead a bone. Let the river find its way back to its own. Not everything is mine to carry, mine to steer. Some things only come to rest when you get out the way and clear.
Letting go and losing,
It's the softest kind of wind.
that's where all the quiet
Finally gets to come back in. Yeah. Let it go. Not everything is mine to know. Open hands. Easy now. Voice soft and swift. Yeah. Yeah. Let it sit now. First instinct used to be to reach for something that would fix a distraction or a remedy to pull me from the mix. Anything to move the needle from the darker end of things. Mute the low frequency and find whatever brightness brings. Scroll the phone until my eyes were tired of the light. Ate something that I didn't need at 2 o'clock at night. Called a person just to talk about a nothing thing. Anything to keep from feeling what the feeling tried to bring. Treated every heavy mood like something to be solved. Like a problem with a method waiting to be resolved. Pulled out every tool and tried to work the gray away. Man, managed it and medicated it and moved along the day. But the thing about the feelings that you push before the time is they find another doorway and another way to climb. Show up in the body or the temper or the sleep, dressed in different clothing but the same old thing to keep. I was so afraid of sitting with the uncomfortable guest that I never let the feeling finish saying what it meant to express.
Not every dark feeling needs a cure tonight. Some just need a witness and a low lamp light. Let it come and sit beside me for a while. Ride it like a river for another mile. Feelings aren't the enemy that need to be contained. They're just passing weather moving through and then it's train. Don't need to fix the feeling, just need to let it through. That's the only honest steady flow.
Started practicing the sitting without reaching for the door. Just the feeling and the breathing and the grain of the floor. Anger had a texture like a pressure in the jaw. Held it in my awareness like I hold a piece of raw. Let it tell me what it came from, what it actually was about. Underneath the surface of the heat there was a doubt. Sadness had a weight like water gathered in the chest. Didn't push it out or package it, just gave her room to rest. And a strange thing happened when I stopped the fighting back. The feeling moved through quicker on its natural track. Like a storm that dissipates when nothing's in its way. Came and did its business and then quietly went away. Not because I fixed it with a method or a tool, but because I let it be without the fighting overrule. There's a kind of strength in sitting with the things that feel like lost. That's a harder kind of patience and a more expensive cost than the reaching and the fixing and the managing the move. But the aftermath is cleaner and a little more renewed.
Not every dark feeling needs a cure tonight. Some just need a witness and a low lamp light. Let it come and sit beside me for a while. Ride it like a river for another mile. Feelings aren't the enemy that need to be contained. They're just passing weather moving through and then it's drained. Don't need to fix the feeling, just need to let it through. That's the only honest thing that I know to do.
Yeah, let it sit. Don't need to fix every bit. Just breathe, just feel, let it pass through. Yeah. So many people. Yeah. The city is a painting and I'm standing in the frame. Every corner lit for living, every street with its own name. Glass towers catching sunrise in a way that stops the breath. Bridges strung with cable like a song about the death. The market in the morning with its colors stacked up high. The smell of bread and coffee underneath an open sky. People moving beautiful in every direction known. Each of them a universe entirely their own. I walk among them feeling like a tourist in a place that should by now feel native but still wears a stranger's face. Surrounded by the living and the buzzing and the hum. And somehow in the middle of it all I still feel numb. Not an ugly numb, just quiet like a frequency too low to be picked up by the people in the beautiful tableau. I smile at the right moments and I nod the proper way. Do the social choreography required of the day. But underneath the surface of the perfectly performed, there's a man who isn't certain where he fits inside the storm.
Beautiful city, cold inside. Million faces, nowhere to hide. All the lights are on, but I'm still dim. Lost somewhere between the noise and the rim. People laughing just across the street. Close enough to touch, but hard to meet. Beautiful city, I belong nowhere. Floating through the middle of a crowded prayer.
Sat down at a table in a cafe full of sound. Voices overlapping in a warm and golden round. Couple leaning in with things they needed to confess. Friends with shared histories laid out across the dress. I had my cup and notebook in the window to my right. Watching all the outside moving fluid in the light. A pigeon on the ledge was more at ease than I could claim. Pecking at the concrete like it knew exactly for what aim. The waiter knew my order after only twice or three. A small familiar kindness that meant something close to me. But kindness isn't closeness and familiarity ain't home. You can know a city's corners and still move through it alone. The evening came and neon turned the sidewalk into art. Every reflection doubling up the lonely in my heart. Not the desperate kind of lonely, but the philosophical breed. The kind that asks you questions more than anything you need. I lit up walking home through all that gorgeous manufactured glow. A beautiful place to be lost in a beautiful vertigo.
Beautiful city, cold inside. Million faces, nowhere to hide. All the lights are on, but I'm still dim. Lost somewhere between the noise and the rim. People laughing just across the street. Close enough to touch, but hard to meet. Beautiful city, I belong nowhere. Floating through the middle of a crowded prayer.
Yeah. Beautiful city. All these lights, all this noise, still just me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Man, Trey. Yeah. Sitting on the subway, back against the seat. Still doors closing with a hollow beat. Tunnel lights flickering in the yellow line. Strangers in the car with the same stare as mine. Hands on their phones, eyes half awake. Born in silence that nobody break. Headphones on, but the thoughts still loud. Quiet little while I'm in the metal crowd. Shoes capping slow on the dairy floor. Same tired faces I've seen before. No one talking, no one to blame. Different last names, same kind of pain. Reflection in the window shows my frame. Ghost in the glass with a borrowed name. Chain keeps moving through underground veins. Carrying copies of the same routines. No big story, no grand design. Just strangers with the same tired eyes as mine. We ride the same line every night. Different lives, but the same dim lights. Same blank stares, same slow breath. Moving through tunnels of quiet death. No one speaks, but we all know. Heavy little hearts moving slow. In this car we intertwine. Strangers with the same tired mind. Cold metal pole in my resting hand. CD map drawn like a faded clan. Perfume coffee, a hint of smoke. Mixed in the air where no one spoke. Old man nodding in the corner seat. Soft train rhythm like a broken beat. Girl in the hoodie staring at the flow. Same kind of weight that I wore before. Announcements echo in a distant tone. Next stop flashing in the monotone. Jacket fabric brushing my side. Personal space that we all hide. Turn the wind when the doors slide wide. Brief eye contact, then we divide. Different stations, different lines. Same quiet storm behind our eyes. Train pulls out with a gentle grind, leaving that mirror of humankind. We ride the same line every night. Different lives, but the same daylight. Same back stairs, same slow breath. Moving through tunnels of quiet death. No one speaks, but we all know. Every little heart's moving slow. In this car we intertwine. Strangers with the same time. Yeah, same line. Oh, same line. Late train, snow ride, and lights inside fade out midnight.
Road tees dripping like late night rain. Warm bass humming through window pane. Soft boom bap brushes tapping slow. Room lights slow, let the tension go.
Keys drop on the table, feet dragging on the floor. Clock still ticking, but I don't rush no more. Didn't climb mountains, didn't carry no stone. Still feel heavy when I'm finally home. Screen light flicker on my tired face. Elevator mirror shows a hollow space. Tie still loose, but my chest feel tight. Long day doing nothing, still losing the fight. Email sent, but my soul stayed blank. Energy low like the gas in the tank. Didn't bleed, didn't break no bone. Still feel cracked like a cracked iPhone. Shoes by the door, I exhale slow. Back stiff, leaning on the door frame glow. World keeps spinning on a silent wheel. I'm just standing still, trying to feel. No drama scene, no war to defend. Just a quiet kind of tide that don't ever end.
Let it fall off my shoulders tonight. Homegrown peace in the soft dim light. Let it drift with the smoke in the air. No heavy thoughts, no weight to bear. I don't need more, I just need slow. Warm bass line and a steady glow. All that noise fade out of sight. I'm safe right here in the quiet night.
Couch sinks deep when I lay back low. Fabric cool where the ceiling fans blow. Remote in my palm, thumb moving slow. Late night reruns in a lazy glow. Crumbs on my chest from a bag of chips. Salt on my tongue, that comfort hits. Soda fizz popping in the can. Simple little rituals, part of the plan. Ashtray warm by the window frame. Thin smoke dancing with no shame. City sounds hum like a distant train. Loop in my head like a mellow refrain. Lamp light golden on the wooden floor. Shadows stretch by the bedroom door. Breath comes steady, heartbeat right. Tension melting into the night. No big dream, no need to prove. Just me and this slow West Coast groove.
Let it fall off my shoulders tonight. Homegrown peace in the soft dim light. Let it drift with the smoke in the air. No heavy thoughts, no weight to bear. I don't need more, I just need slow. Warm bass line and a steady glow. All that noise fade out of sight. I'm safe right here in the quiet night.
Shoulders light,
Dim light,
bass slow,
real slow.
peace inside.
Stay close,
Just breathe,
let go.
loop it back, fade slow.
Yeah. 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 Used to blow up quick when somebody pushed. Young and reckless, always misunderstood. Ego on my shoulder, pride in every word. Had to be right, had to be heard. Burned a lot of bridges trying to prove my point. Relationships crumbled at every joint. Thought that volume made me sound more real. Took years to learn silence got more appeal. Now they throw shots, I just let them talk. Keep my head down, keep my steady walk. Arguments ain't battles I need to win. Real power's knowing when not to begin. Breathing deep when I feel that heat. Count to 10, feel my heart's on beat. Old me would've snapped, lost control fast. New me understands nothing good comes from that blast. Some wars ain't worth the energy spent. Growth is choosing peace over being hell-bent. A grown man knows when to hold his tongue. Not every fight's a fight that should be won. Silence ain't weakness, it's wisdom earned through all the bridges that I watch burn. I'm choosing stillness over the noise. Keeping my calm, that's the real poise. Let them say what they need to say. I'm walking my path in a different way. Yeah. Sitting at the table, tensions running high. Someone takes a jab, waits for my reply. I just sip my drink, let the moment pass. Younger me would've shattered that glass. Learned the hard way that reactions cost. More than just a battle, count what's lost. Trust, respect, peace of mind too. All sacrifice when pride breaks through. Text message comes in, disrespectful tone. Type a paragraph, then leave it alone. Delete the draft, put the phone face down. No need to wear anger like a crown. Father taught me this before he passed away. Son, your silence speaks louder than what you say. Didn't understand it when I was young and wild. Now I see the wisdom in that measured style. Pressure builds, but I don't let it crack. Strength is in the stillness, pulling energy back. A grown man knows when to hold his tongue. Not every fight's a fight that should be won. Silence ain't weakness, it's wisdom earned through all the bridges that I watch burn. I'm choosing stillness over the noise. Keeping my calm, that's the real poise. Let them say what they need to say. I'm walking my path in a different way. Yeah, silence is power.
Not every word deserves an answer.
I've learned, I'm still learning.